I'm going to give you a little bit to come back. E1? Okay. Be nice, Dwight. Yeah. Is that what it is? An E1? Well, anyway, I don't know. We got aborted. I don't know. You know how it is. Uh, Shit happens. But yeah, is that what it is, Dale? An E1. That thing is gorgeous. And, there's this like brick looking locomotive, and CSX painted it to look like that. Well, guess what, man? It looks like a blue and silver turd. It is like nothing can make that, nothing could make it look nice because it's so ugly to begin with. You know, you can't put lipstick on a pig and think it's going to look nice, you know? And that's what they did, man. Looking at that E1 and seeing how beautiful that engine is, it's like, why can't they make engines like that anymore? Why don't they make engines like that anymore? You would think that something like that with today's technology would be like a streamlining, like bullet machine that would get good fuel mileage and look good going down the tracks, but I guess not. They don't care. Yeah, turd. I don't know. It is for me, but it looks like a turd. It's just ugly, man. It's like there's yeah. I don't yeah. I don't know. I guess for some reason that thing is like they're trying to make it look all streamlined, but it doesn't. It's just like you know, it just it's ugly, right? It's like ugly. I don't get it, man. Yo, come back, come back. There you go. And yeah, I just don't understand why they can't, you know, make them nicer looking. They're just big long bricks. And I just think if they were a little more streamlined, they would get better aerodynamics and better fuel mileage out of them. And I guess maybe they would be harder to work on because there's like no walkways. I don't know. But man, those engines are sexy machines, man. It's like 611. You look at 611, right? Compared to like some of the steam engines of that era that, had all the pipes and everything exposed, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's how that was, but like at the same time they built that J class and it was just so sexy looking. It just was like beautiful. Did you win the lottery and all you got was that hat? Yes, sir. That's all I got. This hat. I like this hat, man. I don't like what it says, but I like the color combinations and this material and the side. I'm having my friend on. I want her to see if she can. Hi, Ian. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining. Um, I'm gonna try to see if she can make me some hats that look like this material here with this stripe. I like the stripe, and I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I like certain Amtrak locomotives. I'm not really too keen on that new Acela, but mm, yeah, sometimes you're better off with this as a prize. The hat. I don't play the lottery. It's a waste of money. Thanks for joining, Martin. Good to see you. Yeah, Ian, it's a tough road that you got there. That wish I could tell you it'll get easier, but you know it doesn't get easier. It just doesn't. People say, "Oh yeah, time heals all things, man," but they it helps you forget a little bit, but it don't heal all things. Alcos, baby. Yeah, I like some Alcos. Some of them, yeah, I like some of them. You're an Alco man, no doubt. You like those. I do like the Alco PAs and FAs. They're nice, and the RS3s and the 420s, RS13. Some of them I don't like. Yeah, I'm sure he is. He's late today, huh? 372. 371 should be flying by soon here. I'm not at the tracks, but I can hear him when he goes by. Hey, Dwight, you still here? Or are you ripping your track up? Heath, you got to get ready for your show soon. Um, Sean, I have one I'm doing next month. Just a small part of the restoration for a trolley. Hey, Sparky, what's up? My friend from A, A, Sparky, A. Ozer. What's up, my friend from up north? Um, yeah, so next month, June, have a job for Baltimore Streetcar Museum. I'll be doing some work for one of their cars that they're restoring. Going to start their, well, they got some work to do on it. But yeah, Paul Fisher. Hey, Paul Fisher, you're a new name here. Welcome. It's all right. How's yours? Mine's is going pretty good, Paul Fisher. Thanks for stopping by. Just chilling, eh? Yeah. Yeah, I'm just chilling, Sparky. Sitting in my driveway at the shop, getting ready to go home. Thought I'd pop on, talk to my friend Dwight Curley, because he's having track problems. And stay tuned for questions from the truck, because maybe you guys can help him out. I hate to see somebody have so many problems with their layout. Kind of feel guilty, sort of, since I didn't have no problems. But I ain't coming there, Dwight, to fix it. I don't feel that guilty. But last time was at Holton. Oh, yeah. It looked like they had a bunch of new equipment there. Yeah, they may have. Holton County. Yeah, they may have. I don't know. That's a cool museum. My friends went there um, the year 2019, I guess it was. The winter of 2019. They went up every year. Each trolley museum does something they call Winter Fest, and it happens in the winter time, and it's a way to get all the people from the different trolley museums gathered at one museum, and they just talk about everything and interact and network, uh, museums that are looking for something, need help with something. That's a cool way to get all the museum people together. And I think 2019 Winterfest was at Holton County. And 2020, there was none because of that pandemic. Sparky, how far are you from that Holton County to Trolley Museum there? Hey, Roy, how are you, man? Booton. No, but I haven't been to Booton, but I know of it, and those guys contacted me to do some work for them on a trolley, but I couldn't at the time. Yeah, those guys are pretty good, Booton, and there's a place up there that shares the track there. It's called Star Track, and they do restoration work for paying people, organizations that want something refurbished. They did that Hickory Creek, that coach there. I forget that dude's name. Ray Kloss, I think that's his name. He owns that Hickory Creek. It's a coach. It's a beautiful coach, and they did that restoration there. It's a pretty cool place. Yeah. Yeah, you should go up there, Heath. It's kind of close to you, somewhat. Closer to, I think it's like 2 hours from me down here. I don't know how close it is to you, but they're good guys up there. Um, I have to talk to my buddy John. Maybe he can get you in to see what's going on up there. That's a cool place. Fillmore and Western Railway Museum this week while visiting family. They had a bunch of cool old cars and restored the SP Depot. Oh, wow. You'll dig it. Ah, cool. You did some video there? Booton, New Jersey. Yes, Booton, New Jersey, Martin. Roy, you did some video there, I hope. Do they have a museum or is it? It's, no, it's kind of like, so there's the NHRS is there, and Star Trek is separate from them, but they're sharing that same building that all those engines and stuff are all. I don't know if you've been there or seen it, but there's all those engines that the society keeps there, and so Star Trek and the NHRS. What is that? I forget the name of that group that's up there, but they share the building. So yeah, it's not. It's a it's. I don't want to say it's a museum, but every year they do have an open house. Like it's not like Pennsylvania Railroad Museum, per se, where you can go anytime. I don't think you can go there at any time you wanted to go there, unless you knew somebody. You know what I'm saying? State Park in New Jersey. You got the training. Yeah, I've been there. It's called Pine Creek Railroad. That's a pretty cool little railroad. It's a nice little park. I'm scrolling back, I saw something. Yeah, Jeff, man, there's like trolley museums all over the country, man, everywhere. Trolleys, something about trolleys. There were probably more trolleys than trains at one time because every little town had trolleys. Every little town, everywhere. There were trolleys right here, like in this Delaware County area. There were a bunch of every little town had trolleys. Trolleys were everywhere, man. And there's no joke, there were more trolleys than trains. There used to be a trolley that ran, I don't know if you know that, used to run from Wilmington, Delaware to Landenberg, Pennsylvania. Yeah, I mean, there were trolleys all over. So, trolleys were everywhere, man. Sean has a nice garage. Just saying, Heath. I saw photos. Yeah, Roy, I hope you did. I did video and photos. Yeah, cool. Can't wait to see them, Roy. Hey, Sparky, you don't want to invite Heath up there. He'll never leave. You'll have to kick him out. You'll have to call the Mounties to kick him out. They might not even let him in. I'm just scrolling back. 20 minutes. Ah, that's cool. Man, you're lucky that that museum is so close to you. He'll let you sleep in the shed. No, he might not let you sleep in the shed, Heath. Hey, Joe Raider, what's up, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Heath, you need to get to Black River and Western, Phillipsburg. There's a lot of places close to you that you need to get to. New Hope's okay. I don't like the people there, but it's okay. You'll like it. It's a nice little ride. It's not cheap, man. New Hope is probably one of the most expensive tourist railroads around this area. Man, they even charge you to park, which is kind of like a disgrace, in my opinion. But yeah, Brandywine Spring Park. Yep. Yeah, there was one there too. Why do you keep doing that, man? I'm talking to myself. What the heck? I don't know. But my dad is near New Hope, so it's easy. Yeah. Oh, really? I didn't know your dad still lived down here. Well, man, you could go to New Hope. You could go to Black River Western, which is right across 29, right across the Lambertville Bridge, man, up in Flemington, where you were for that Northlands. Is Black River and Western. That's an awesome little railroad. They have steam, but they're working on their steam engine now. But they have some nice diesel. That's a cool railroad. Yeah, I wish they did too, Joe Raider. That's a pretty lame ride. It's almost as lame as the Baltimore Streetcar Museum ride, but at least you can go back and forth a bunch of times for the same money. You can ride all day at the Baltimore Streetcar Museum for $10 or $12, something like that. What's up, Steve87 PSAP? Yeah, dude, I what's up, Rick Bailey? Heath, I don't know how Northlands didn't tell you about Flemington, or even that there was no brochures for $3, man. You haven't been, it's been a long time since you've been on the Black River Western, Martin, but literally from Northlands to Black River Western is like 5 minutes, Heath. 5 minutes, if that. 8 if there's a lot of traffic. It's a dang shame. And you're even closer to Phillipsburg, which is probably I don't know, 25 minutes, 30 minutes north of Flemington, right by the Easton, PA line, like right there on the Delaware River. That's a cool railroad too. Um, I got like dust dust boogers from sanding today. Dude, you didn't do your homework, man. You got to do your homework when you head to new areas, man, because there's so much out there that you can see. Phillipsburg is a cool area, man, for trains. There's a lot there. There's the Excursion, there's NS, Phillipsburg Train Museum, which I don't know if it's open, but that's a cool area. And New Hope and Ivyland's pretty good. It's not bad. I'm just reaching for something. That's what you need, man. It's a guide for all the railroads, past and present, that were in Pennsylvania. It's a good book. But yeah, there's a lot of it's a shame. There's you know, just within that area, Heath, there's New Hope, there's Black River Western, Phillipsburg, um and that's just in that area of excursion trains. There's and Pine Creek. Pine Creek is like in that area too. It's in Wall. It's a cool little railroad. They have steam and diesel. They run around a park. It's a really nice little operation. There's a lot of railroads that you don't know about, and trolley places that people don't know. There's so many people come down to Baltimore, and people that live in Baltimore that don't even know the Baltimore Streetcar Museum is there. And that's the way it is with a lot of places. There's all these cool little places that you don't know about because you're just, for one reason or another, you don't think your area has anything, and it does. And you're kind of close to Lake Connecticut too, Heath, where there's tons of trolley places up there. Brantford, um, I forget where the other one is. There's tons of them, and you're up there, man. You need a car, brother. Why would you want to leave the city? I don't know. No trains out of New York City. I don't know, Heath, man. I think you need to get out of that city. Why would you start now? I don't know. See all what you're missing, though? You could have went and checked out those places if you did your homework. Yeah, but man, I got that booger right there, man. But yeah, the city's all right. I mean, it's got its cons and its pros, uh, depending where you are in the city too. Every city's like that. Philadelphia, parts of it are nice, parts of it are crap hole. Yeah, Boundbrook's nice. Boundbrook's a good train watching area. There's a lot going on up there. It's kind of like I don't know. You got to do your homework when you want to rail fan that area because it's so many tracks all over the place, and yeah, I wouldn't just jump up there and try to chase trains because you're gonna have a hard time doing it. 'Cause there's tracks everywhere. Flasher, she's a flasher. No flashing here, Missy. This is a G-rated channel. We curse every once in a while, but yeah, there's probably so many short lines, little tiny railroads up there in the city, Keith, that you don't know about because why would you? Even in the city, even in Philly, there's like little tiny railroads that service an industry. I never knew about them until I start talking to people. Why would I need, you just wouldn't think that there's all this stuff going on. But there is, there is tons of stuff out there, man. Like I said, trains and trolleys, they were everywhere. Still, trolleys not so much, but trains are everywhere still. Little ones, big ones. That would be pretty cool. I know, I'm pretty sure that somebody was telling me that they ferry the trash cars that are out on Staten Island or Long Island. Somewhere there's trash out there on an island somewhere. And they ferry the trash cars um, to and from. The trash that you see on my videos, that's all coming from New York City. And they told me that comes in on barge, whether the trash comes in on a barge and gets loaded on the train, or the trains go out on a barge and get loaded and then come back. I don't know, but yeah, I'm sure there are still some places that have trains on barges up there. It's just how it is, man. There used to be some of that, like here in Philadelphia and Camden, and they used to have trains on barges back then. That's how they got across the river, I guess. And then they started building bridges, but some places I guess you can't build bridges on. I don't know. Jersey LLC. This is a switching terminal that operates the only car float operation across the upper New York Bay between Jersey City and Brooklyn. How about that? See, that would be pretty cool to check out. Wow, that's pretty cool. Barging trains to Alaska. Gets them back too. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I guess, some areas, it's just easier to move stuff by water if you can, I guess. Man, they must be big barges. I wonder how big they are, how much they hold, how many cars they can hold. Yeah, man, trash is big, man. Trash is big for the railroads nowadays, man. It's the biggest money maker they probably have. That's constant, that they can rely on. You can't rely on intermodal or oil anymore like you used to, or coal. But trash, trash is never ending. It never ends, man. The trash trains are everywhere. We we produce so much trash, especially in the cities. Oh, that's good to know, Heath. I'm glad you guys got water up there, indoor plumbing. That's good to know, man. But you can't put your food waste in there, Heath. That don't work too well. And your plastic bottles. 6 tracks of 6 to 10 cars, I think, plus an upper deck. Hey, I got a phone call. What could be? Don't know. They're gonna have to leave a message. Did you guys hear that? I guess you did. I guess so. What's that? Like 60 cars? I guess that's a lot of cars. It just doesn't seem like a practical way to move cars. I guess it is, though. They still do it. Yeah, I got a message. Who's Rita? Who's Rita, Rick? I've got past the spot. Oh, I've seen the green trust cars on the right. Just scrolling back, seeing what's going on here. The Steve 87, did you used to work for them, or what's up? Because you were saying something about, made it sound like you worked there. The one I was working with, 6 tracks. Yeah, what's up with that? Tell me. Tell me, make it clear. Who is Rita? Yeah, 3 or 4. Yeah, that must not hold a lot of train cars. But I guess if that's the only way they can do stuff, then that's the only way they can do stuff. Must take them a long time to move stuff around. Rita is lick and stick. Yo, this is G-rated. Heath, take your trash someplace else. Hello, Mr. Gonzalez. How are you? Hope you're doing well. I don't want to butcher your first name. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Yeah, I missed it. Decals. What were you thinking? Decals. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what you were thinking, man. This is a G-rated channel. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking there, Mr. Gonzalez. Safety consultant for the barge company. Oh, man. There must have been a lot of OSHA violations on that job, huh? Wow. That must be something. Whole hazmat, so they called. What is so? Are they taking like hazmat stuff to Alaska? Man, I hope they're not dumping shit up there. See, now I'm cursing. You're right there, Steve. Oh, Heath said that. That's not nice, Heath. Man, I hope they're not taking hazardous waste to Alaska and dumping it there from you people down in Seattle and port parts south. Man, that's the problem with us people, man. We make so much trash, we go dump it somewhere else, and then it's somebody else's problem. Like those poor people down there in Virginia getting all your trash from New York City. They don't want your trash. Yeah, I know. It just gets my blood pressure up when I hear about that stuff, Roy. Dumping hazardous waste everywhere. Especially in a place like Alaska, man. That's not right. We just gotta screw up every place we have, right? We ain't satisfied till it's all a mess, right? Yeah, now you're gonna get me political. Everybody's worried about this Green New Deal, but yeah, they're all fine and happy dumping all their trash all over the country. Hazardous waste and whatever else they bury in them landfills. You think they tell you? They don't tell you. There was chlorine and other chemicals used in mining oil. I can't remember. Yeah, but they still can't be good, man. You can't dump that crap in the ground, man. You think that's why, Martin? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a history dude about that. But, yeah, yeah. And you know what? I would be fine if we didn't have some of the stuff we didn't have. I'm fine with no bottled water. I don't need bottled water. I got my own bottle, man. This one's reusable. I don't need all that bottled water. I used to drink out of a hose as a kid, man. That was my bottled water, and I'd still be fine doing it. Yeah, that and oil. Yeah, you're right there, Martin. Ah, for water purifications. Okay, that's okay now. Yeah, you're right there, Heath. Most bottled water is tap water, so you're just better off drinking tap water. Hose water, for that fact. Hose water that's been sitting out in the sun all day, too. Probably got 10 million zillion germs in it. Still better. Yeah, hose water was good, man. Sometimes if you were the lucky one, you got it before oh, I hear the train. I think it was Amtrak. Just one toot. If you were lucky, you got it and it was cold. Because nothing like that sun beating on the hose and getting that water all hot when it's like 90 out and you go to drink it and it's hot water. That stinks. But nothing wrong with hose water, man. Eating dirt, nothing wrong with eating dirt. That's why we're sick all the time, man. Because those germs that your body fight off. Now you're like little snowflakes. Everybody melts when they get a germ on them. You lived in Jersey, Steve? What part of Jersey were you from? Yeah, that's okay though, Sean. You know, that's okay. Because you're breathing a bunch of chemicals in the air you breathe, at least in this part of the country where we got all these chemical plants everywhere. You're breathing it too, so you drink it, goes through your body filtrification. What is Corton Water Supply? What is that? Heath. Born in Jersey, lived by the shore in central Jersey. Like Belmar, Asbury Park, Seaside Heights. See, like Jersey Shore, you guys up there think of Jersey Shore Belmar. Jersey Shore to me is Cape May and Wildwood. That's the Jersey Shore. Not up there, man. You guys ain't got no shores up there, no beaches. It's the bay. Is it the bay or the ocean? I don't know. I guess it's the ocean up there. That's not the same as Cape May and Wildwood. Middletown Township. I don't know where that is, Steve. Tell me a town like Asbury Park or Belmar, Wildwood. Yeah, Wildwood, New Jersey, man. That's South Jersey, man. That's like at the bottom of Jersey. That's the Jersey Shore. But I guess the water in New York comes from the reservoir. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you get some good water from like upstate New York where the air is pure. It's the only part of New York that's not polluted yet. What's a mud pie? Mmm, about 36. Heath, man, you're going to be like, you're at the like computer all day, aren't you? That's just nasty, Sean McGee. I don't eat bubble gum. I never ate bubble gum off the bedpost. What about like I don't know if in school, like the school desks, we used to put our bubble gum underneath the desk on the underside. It'd be like all this bubble gum underneath the desk. That was nasty. I wouldn't go back and eat it though. There's no cities in Jersey, so I can't really tell you. Yes, there is. There's Newark, Camden. There's plenty of cities in Jersey. Where you been, man? They might not be cities like you think they are, but they're cities. Newark's a city. It's not the suburbs, that's for sure. Thanks, Dwight. But you don't have to report. I don't really care. I really don't. Thanks, though. Yeah. Take care of the dog. I'll see you later on, Heath. Stop. Thanks for stopping by. Take care of that dog. Don't kick him now. Make sure you pick up his poop, too. Nothing worse than letting your dog poop all over the place and not pick it up. Kids who ate their boogers are healthier. I need to see that scientific study, Sean. I don't know about that. Man, I remember in grade school there was this girl, man. I remember her name. I'm not gonna say her name. But man, it was like 6th grade, 7th grade, man. She would eat her boogers. Man. That was bad, man. Oh man. I need to see that study and proof. I don't know if they're healthier. Can't believe it. Especially if you get like now I get like from sanding, I get sanding boogies. That ain't good. So I think Heath's got a pretty good show tonight on his channel. Some dude is going to talk about tankers and oil trains and stuff like that. See, this is my other water bottle. Oh, well, I don't know, man. Joe Rader. Joe Rader, how far are you from Baltimore Streetcar Museum? You're pretty close, right? Are you up there by like Cockeysville? I sneeze OSB. Yeah, that's not good, man. OSB is not good, man. What's up, Mystic Southern Railway, John? I get my water from the water filter machine thing. That's where I get my water from. The tap, but it goes through a water filter. OSB boogers, man, they're not good, man. It's like pressure treated lumber boogers too. That's not good, man. My friend, he died from, I guess, lung cancer. He smoked, but he used to do decks for a living, man. And I know that killed him. I just know it did. That pressure treated stuff is not good. Carney and Parksville. I don't know that. But, um, yeah, one of these days when we go down, we're probably going to be going. I'm going down this weekend, but it's a private event. But the following weekend, I might be going down to Baltimore to bring back some parts from one of the trolleys there that I'm going to be redoing. I'll let you guys know. Maybe we can meet up. You can come to the museum, take a trolley ride. Yeah, some of those. Yeah. Yeah, I bet you got some good water there. As long as it's not polluted. There's pollution everywhere now, man. How you doing today, John? Mystic Southern Railway? Hope you're doing well. My friends are down in New Orleans. They went over to the World War II Museum somewhere. Nissy, what state are you in, Nissy? I forget. Are you in Michigan or Minnesota? Oh, okay. That's cool. So you know where I'm talking about. Yeah, I think they went there Saturday. I didn't hear from them. I saw them Florida. Okay. Um, I saw they went there Saturday on Facebook, but I didn't hear how they liked it. I'm sure it's a pretty cool place. I told them make sure you ride the trolley cars down there, man. Those trolley cars are awesome. Oh, that's cool. See, like I wouldn't think that New Orleans and World War II. I wouldn't think there'd be a museum there. They just wouldn't go hand in hand in my head. But that just goes to show you, man, you really got to look in even areas that you live in, you don't know what's there, you know, most of the time. But see you, Sean. Thanks for stopping by. Be well. You leaving? Who's leaving? Tapping out, folks. Dinner time. Okay. Enjoy your dinner, man. Be well. Oh, how about that? So maybe that's why, right? I didn't know that either, John. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I guess there was probably like those German U-boats and all out there and all floating out there. It's pretty cool though. It's cool to know that they have a big museum there. Yeah, one of these days I'm gonna get down there, ride the trolley. Now I'll know to check out that museum too. I have to look and see what a Higgins boat is because I don't know what a Higgins boat is. Yeah. Well, yeah, one of these days, John, when I do my little tour, I'm going to, I don't know, we always talk about it, getting an RV and hitting the road when my buddy retires. I'd be up for it. Hitting the road, take a little couple months and ride around, see stuff, trolley and train related, and whatever else. It's a small landing craft. I have to check it out and see what it looks like. I didn't know Bayonne, New Jersey had something too. I know there's like, over here they had the battleship New Jersey in Camden. But yeah, I don't know that there's any dedicated World War II museums in Philadelphia or even around here. Um, I know like there's the Maritime Museum, but that's probably just like maritime stuff. It's usually pretty green by a cesspool, the grass that is. Yeah, I have to check it out and see what that is. Excuse me. Huh, how about that? Didn't know that either, Steve. See, like you guys, whoever's here is lucky because they're getting a little history lesson. So whoever's watching this can get a little history lesson if they stick in there and read the chat. Well, this one's been going on for an hour. That's pretty good. I'm surprised it didn't kick me off, and I think I started around. I had to start around 3 o'clock because I don't know how long the other one was going for. Yeah, I guess so. Huh, how about that? Well, folks, I'm gonna hit the road and head on home. What did Sean say? He was what was he doing? Tapping out. Yeah, he's tapping out. Tapping out. All right. Thanks for stopping by. Earlier one was 29 minutes. Thank you. So man, 21:50. Oh man, it's bedtime, Ian. Time to go to bed. Yeah, maybe I'll catch some of you tonight on Heath's stream. It sounds like Heath is going to have a pretty cool show. Uh, yeah, thanks for stopping by. Dwight Curley, I hope you get your track fixed. We'll get you straightened out, Dwight Curley, so you can run trains and have no issues. See you in a little while, folks. Be well, be blessed. Until the next time. See ya.